Chelsea versus Man City. This sounds familiar. Let's go. Hey guys, welcome back to another match preview video. This is Chelsea versus Man City. Chelsea face Man City at home at Stamford Bridge in the early kickoff this Saturday. And can they go for 4 wins in a row against Man City? We know that they won 3 times in the span of 6 weeks, with the last one being that beautiful Champions League win. Will Pep have figured out Tuchel? What will Pep do? We saw that he played 2 DMs, then 1 DM, then no DMs. Like, what change is he going to make this time? I have absolutely no idea. And how is Tuchel going to react to that? We saw that Tuchel has really great in-game management, that he's able to adjust when things aren't going well and have a backup plan and make changes to the team. So it's really going to be an interesting match. I'm so excited, so nervous yet again. I really just want to beat City again and rub it in their faces. But you know, let's see. Let me know how you're feeling about this game, because with City, I feel like it could go either way, but also we have Thomas Tuchel. So looking at who is available, Mason Mount is out. I think Pulisic is still out as well, but Mendy should be coming back into the team. I think that's all of the team news. Let me know if I missed anything. And let's get into my team to face this Manchester City side. So I won't even try to predict what Pep's going to do. It's hard enough for me to predict how Tuchel is going to play, because I just feel like there are so many possibilities and so much rotation, but I'm gonna try my best. I think Edouard Mendy is going to come back in that goalkeeper spot, and I think we might see a similar formation that we played against Spurs. So back 5, I think Reece James is going to start at right wing back. I think at right center back, you have so many options. Azpilicueta was rested midweek, so I think you play your captain against Manchester City. And in that center back spot, I think Thiago Silva plays like he just turned 37, which is absolutely insane, but he is the living and breathing definition that age is just a number, because he still looks absolutely amazing. He reads the game brilliantly, and he hasn't put a foot wrong. He's made so many important saves for Chelsea. So I would play Thiago Silva. I think Rudiger is a nailed-on starter at that left center-back spot. And then I think you start Alonso, because Ben Chilwell just got his first minutes against Aston Villa midweek, and I didn't think he looked 100% sharp. How could he? It's his first game in months. So I do think that you start Alonso in this game, and Alonso actually has been playing very well, and he's gotten some attacking returns too. So I think Alonso starts this match. Looking at that midfield 3, Mason Mount won't be available for this game, and I think, you know, you're not really dropping Jorginho. If you have N'Golo Kante available, you play him. And the other thing is, I think Tuchel on, when did we play? Like Tuesday, or whenever we played Aston Villa midweek, Kante started that game, and I was thinking, that's weird. Why would Kante start this game? Like, surely he's going to be playing for City. But I think Thomas Tuchel did it because Kante really hadn't had that minutes under his belt, and you want to manage his injury as well. So the best way to do that is to give him some minutes, but then always plan on only playing him for 45 minutes and then subbing him off. So I do think that N'Golo Kante is going to start this game. Then Mateo Kovacic has also been really flawless as well this season. It's been insane. Like, the guy who doesn't get assists is all of a sudden adding assists and a goal to his name, and I think he's gotten an assist in almost every game that he's played for Chelsea this season, which is absolutely insane. I joked on my FPL stream that you shouldn't buy him as an FPL asset because it's not usual that he gets these assists, but the number 8 shirt truly working his magic on him, and he's looked so strong. He's putting in really juicy final balls. He's putting in balls that break up play as well through the lines. So I feel like you can't drop Kovacic either. And what Thomas Tuchel did versus Spurs was play the three of them together, gave you an extra man in midfield. I didn't love this combination when we played it a few years ago. I felt on paper it looked really good, but then practically in the game we weren't that creative when we had all three of them on the pitch. But I think now Conte is making runs. Maybe he has to fix his final ball, but that's not really what you have N'Golo Conte on the pitch for. But Mateo Kovacic is driving through. He's picking out passes as well. Jorginho is doing that too. So now it just feels almost more attacking than it did a couple of years ago. And then you have the wing backs and you have your two attackers, whoever that is. I don't think we're going to see this formation all the time, but since Mace is out, they did really well to win the midfield battle against Tottenham. I think we'll see it in this match as well. And finally, looking at the front two, I think Lukaku is a nailed-on starter. And as for the final spot, personally, I think that we should start Timo Werner. He got his goal midweek. He's very fast. He can take advantage if City play higher up the pitch. And I think that him and Lukaku are starting to develop an understanding with one another. Kai Havertz is an incredible player, and he was rested midweek, so I completely could understand if he were to come in and start. But I just feel like he hasn't looked his best this season. I feel like he's still trying to get up to speed, and I don't know if he should be necessarily doing that versus City. I think Chelsea have really favorable fixtures. We have so many games, and I would love to see Kai Havertz start. But if I'm looking at this season so far, just a couple of games that I've seen, I think Timo has looked pretty good. And Lukaku even mentioned it, that he scored a goal. I don't remember who it's against. I'm absolutely terrible for these things, but one of the goals that he scored that was like absolutely outrageous, I think it was against Villa, was because Timo Werner ran and kind of took a defender with him, and that opened up the space for Lukaku that he needed. He doesn't need so much space, but it opened up enough space for him to get his shot away. So I think that's what Timo brings to the team. We know he's a goal scorer. I feel like he's still trying to find his confidence in front of goal, but for the most part, he got an assist last week. He got a goal midweek. I think he's looked really strong. Hopefully that game does him some confidence as well. So personally, I would start Timo Werner. As for a score prediction, I don't think it's going to be a high scoring game at all. I really feel like this could perfectly end in a draw because City are a very strong side, but I'm going to predict that Chelsea get their fourth win and that we win by 1-0. I'm gonna say Lukaku gets that goal and Chelsea keep another clean sheet against Man City. I think we definitely can. The defense has looked strong. We are conceding more shots, so that's something that is a little bit worrying to me, but Mendy has been immaculate. He's been making so many saves. So I do think that if Chelsea are absolutely on it, if we take advantage of our chances as well, then we can win this game. So guys, I hope that you enjoyed this match preview video. Let me know who you think is going to start and what your score predictions are, whether you agree, disagree, how you're feeling about the game. Like, drop an emoji. I love that. If you like this video, drop it a like. It helps me out so much. Subscribe to my channel if you aren't subscribed. I have literally content booked for the month. And yeah, until next time, I'm out.